Today, the world is coming together to close ranks in the fight against global hunger. This could be the headline for this Agricultural Ministers Conference today. I am delighted to be kicking off the annual highlight of the Global Forum for Food and Agriculture in a few minutes. For me, this Agriculture Ministers Conference is a first in many ways. I am proud to be part of this international community as the German Federal Minister for Agriculture. The number of participants is impressive. More than 80 of my colleagues are joining, as well as international high-level representatives of 12 international organizations. I am particularly delighted about this positive international response. I am very much committed to global cooperation. Our government also is in line with that. Just like last year, we are meeting virtually, so the Agriculture Ministers Conference can live up to expectations as an internationally important and continuous discussion platform. We all face enormous global challenges we can only tackle together. First and foremost, you know it, it's the climate crisis. It leads to droughts, storms, and floods, and worldwide. And then on top of that, there is the repercussions of the COVID-19 pandemic. This all makes it more difficult to implement and achieve our most important goal, a world without hunger by 2030, and also implement other sustainability goals in the 2030 agenda. Now, we must take joint action. I am delighted that the 14th GFFA is dedicated to the role of soil and land in securing the right to food. Because without soils, the only thing that grows is hunger. Only healthy soils can be the bedrock for agriculture. Only with soils can we realize the right to food. And only with soils can we win this fight against the climate crisis while preserving biodiversity. Soils are, if you want, a key resource, but they are it is facing enormous pressure. 10 million hectares of fertile and valuable arable land is lost every year due to urban expansion and infrastructure measures. Here we must work hand in glove. We must turn the tide. We must reduce ceiling and wherever possible reverse this trend. A key aspect here is the fair access to land and the preservation and protection of land use rights. In many cases, the young generation doesn't even have access to land in order to work on it. We need clear rules for the acquisition and use of land. And then there is the need to protect and preserve soil health, soil fertility, as well as soil biodiversity. What do we need to do for that? We need sustainable land and soil management, specifically less pesticide, less fertilizers, and more nature. These are prerequisites we need in order to preserve our valuable ecosystem that is soils, and also to be able to manage our land and cultivate it in the future. Anything else would rob our farmers of the ground under their feet. And surely there can be no global one-size-fits-all solution. Measures to protect our soils must always be site-adapted. Especially with the GFFA, we have the right platform in order to exchange views and best practices internationally, and also to learn from each other. And I will be very much committed to agreeing specific steps that will fall on fertile soil, so to speak. So I look forward to the discussion.